It was supposed to be the world's most ridiculous science stunt. In the heart of the Nevada desert, just outside a town with a population barely scraping 4 digits, a billionaire named Gregor Mann, who made his fortune selling VR headsets shaped like pineapples, decided to build a private research compound for creative experiments. Most people assumed that meant rockets or AI, not lava. Gregor's obsession started with a casual bar conversation. "You know," he said, swirling his neon green smoothie, "if lava is just melted rock, why has no one ever tried swimming in it?" That question snowballed into months of planning, permits he probably shouldn't have gotten, and a suspiciously fast delivery of volcanic basalt from Iceland. The idea wasn't to swim in lava, he wasn't suicidal, but to observe what would happen if a full-sized Olympic swimming pool was drained of water and filled instead with over 600,000 liters of molten lava heated to over 1,200 degrees Celsius. "It'll be like a science documentary," he told the one journalist allowed to visit the site. "Or like an epic mistake." The pool was custom-built with ultra-reinforced, heat-resistant ceramic tiles, usually reserved for spacecraft. Beneath it, a bank of high-capacity heaters glowed with a sinister red. They'd spend days slowly melting the rocks, feeding them into the basin through insulated pipes like they were frosting a devil's cake. Then came the moment. Cameras rolled. Drones hovered. Gregor, wearing aviator sunglasses and holding a coffee mug labeled "Hot Ideas Only," counted down. 3, 2, 1. With a deep, angry rumble, the lava emerged. It flowed like thick orange honey on fire, crawling down the stainless steel chute and into the empty swimming pool. The heat was instant, radiating outward like a physical wall. Any insect, lizard, or curious desert creature within 100 feet immediately regretted their proximity. One drone's battery melted mid-flight. The pool filled slowly, ominously. Molten rock has the consistency of peanut butter and the fury of a volcano. By the time it reached halfway, the tiles had already begun to crack. Microfractures turned to long, screaming splits. The air shimmered and danced. Every now and then, a trapped air bubble would burst with a satisfying lava pop, shooting a small fireball into the sky like a demonic hiccup. Scientists, real ones, watching remotely began to panic. The pressure, they warned, was building unevenly. The ceramic wasn't designed to handle long-term thermal stress. One geologist tweeted, "This is the dumbest genius thing I've ever seen." Then the pool's edge collapsed. It wasn't dramatic at first. Just a small crack along the diving board side. But as lava oozed toward the weakness, the entire corner gave way with a cracking roar, sending molten rock spilling into the observation zone like a slow-motion tidal wave of doom. Technicians screamed. Gregor grinned. Thankfully, contingency plans had been made. Giant barriers, basically industrial-sized sandbags, activated automatically and redirected the lava into a containment trench. No one was harmed, though one intern's shoes were permanently fused to the ground. A cactus 40 meters away spontaneously combusted. The lava eventually cooled into a brittle, black crust of obsidian and pumice. It took 2 weeks for the pool to stop smoking. The damage to the structure was, in Gregor's words, inspiringly educational. The footage was uploaded, edited with dramatic music, and racked up 80 million views in under a month. The most replayed moment was a close-up of lava flowing over a metal ladder and instantly welding it to the concrete. A few consequences followed. Local wildlife avoided the area for months. A wave of copycat YouTubers tried similar stunts with disastrous results. One filled a kiddie pool with hot cheese and was hospitalized for third-degree fondue burns. Eventually, Gregor's experiment was featured in science journals under titles like Thermal Catastrophes and the Psychology of Curiosity. Kids wrote school essays on it. One physics professor said, "It's dumb, but we all secretly wanted to know." Gregor's pool, now a solid, shiny lava slab, became a tourist stop. A plaque near the edge reads, "Do not dive. Ever." He never rebuilt it. Instead, he started work on his next idea, filling a jacuzzi with liquid nitrogen. No one's heard from him since.